Hello, my dear Nobile, and welcome back to the manor. Now, yesterday I did have a lot of issues with my microphone, or my audio setup entirely. Those should have been fixed. Though I noticed I'm a touch loud. There we go. So I basically had a full reset of my entire audio setup, which was an interesting and fun experience, I'm sure you can agree. So it's potentially some audio stuff is not working that ought to be. But, that being said, oh, I need to add my game as well. Whoops. There we are. Oh, it fits pretty well. Well, there we go. Let me make sure that that fits properly. There you go. Is that correct? Yeah, it's fine. All good. Now, as I'm sure you can see by the title, I'm going to be playing with the bongos here. Down here at the bottom right of the screen. I bought these things particularly to play Donkey Kong Country Returns. I thought that they were meant for this game, or for another Donkey Kong game that was a platformer. They're not. They are meant for a rhythm game, which makes a touch more sense than what I had envisioned. But it turns out that this game doesn't need that many controls in the first place. Let me extend the screen a little bit so my hand has more movement. Does that add a... No, it does not. Okay. So, like I said, we have just enough buttons. This will be left and right. There's 2 buttons. I'm not sure you can see it. But there's a little line of division down the middle there. So, the bottom end controllers will be left and right. Then this one, these two are... this one is run and grab, while this one remains as... Great question. I've also set these to 1 and 2 just for menuing purposes. This will not be useful during the middle of the game. Then I have this button right here as well, in the middle. That one will be responsible for slamming the ground and such. And I will hold it and press this button at the same time to start blowing. Because there are some button combinations in game as well that we'll have to get a little bit creative to employ. Now, I'm pretty sure that we have everything pretty much covered in terms of what I need to play. Now, oh, I should be looking... The game is perhaps a touch loud. There we go. So, to go over the rules once again, it is rather simple. I'm just going to be using the controller. Makes sense. However, once I get to 1 HP, meaning I get hit once, I will no longer use one of my hands, particularly my left one. So, I'll have to control this entire thing with just my one hand moving in between these 3 places. I have had a little bit of experience, and because of that I'll also, you know, get rid of Diddy Kong, because otherwise it would be not that much different. Now this is hard to get right. There we go. But I do want to collect as many of those coins as I'm physically capable of doing. Because I believe we can get maybe... Perhaps we can get a... Hold on. Oh, goodness. Perhaps later we can get an upgrade for our health. Though I'm not entirely sure if I'm misremembering that, or if that is a thing. There we go. So when I said I had a bit of experience, I've played this level almost to completion. So I do have a bit more control over these things than you might think. Funnily enough, in real gameplay, I would also miss that button, or miss that jump there. There we go. There was nothing. Wonderful. It's going to be a lot of that, I imagine. Oh, come on now. When I did it before, I did it first try, and then I never failed it again, but apparently performance pressure is getting to me. Am I running correctly? There we go. Oops, I meant to hit that boy. There we go. Bananas are practically useless as far as I remember. I'm not entirely sure they're used for anything. I keep pressing the tab left to go left, but that's not the one. There we go. The reason I wanted to do this is to get this puzzle piece right here. I will be trying my best to grab all the collectibles, merely for fun purposes. I'm not sure they're used for anything. Matter of fact, I believe they're not. But they are fun. I think they give you something in the... Like, they give you a nice little picture to look at, which is, you know, nice, but not particularly useful to me. And I'm not sure to what degree I'm going to keep grabbing these. The little spots. Well then. So as the rules dictate, since I've now lost an HP... Oh boy, here we go. Since I've now lost an HP, I will play with one hand. Which is getting tough already. It's a little hard to keep yourself in control because it's hard to put in a neutral. It's hard to neutralize your speed here. There we go. No, it should be quite a lot easier. Oh no, these run out. And I never knew that they actually ran out. But the reason you do that is for that. I'm just going to do this. There we go. Well, it's a good thing I did, because I hit myself right there. Okay, I have still no idea how to get... Well, I do. Yes, I do. You're supposed to use Diddy Kong. But, obviously, we're not going to be doing that. Oh, whoops. I immediately just grabbed him after I said I wouldn't. That's my bad. There we go. I believe you're supposed to toss the barrel at the Kong letter, and that's what does it. I've always tried doing that by practically throwing yourself down there, and then using the movements. Oh, okay, that was tight. But then using the movement that his backpack provides in order to pretty much, you know, get yourself back up. But lo and behold, you're supposed to do it much easier than you think. And by that I mean just toss the barrel down there. This is the furthest I've gotten with this controller. Oh, go please. Thank you. Oh, okay. Well, you must be careful. Though I do regain a hand, which is very nice. Be sure if I lost it immediately. Okay, we're good. No such one-armed trickery today. Though it may honestly be easier to do the whole blowing thing with one hand than it is with two. Okay, we have another Kong letter. I should pay attention to what they do. Well then, that's just diabolical. There we go. I may as well abuse my ability to stun them. Because that does make them literally incapable of hurting us, even if I do run into them. Oh, I forgot to one hand. Well, it hardly matters. We got our hand back practically immediately. There we go. It will be interesting. It will be a test of my ability to discern real fun stuff from not so fun stuff. By that I mean... Oh, this is going to be hard. By that I mean, what is a real thing, a real little secret that I should be paying attention to as the player, rather than, oh, it'll just be some bananas. We can ignore it, right? Okay. That was a bit much. That was a bit much of a bow. Oh, the only thing you get differently is the puzzle piece, I think. Bit of a shame. I would like to grab all of them that I can. But we'll be alright without them. The main thing is, again, the coins. They'll give us a lot of upgrades, including invincibility, which ought to be useful, at least at some point. Oh, okay. Careful. I tried to chain jump between them, but sometimes you don't have the chutzpah that you need. Oh, calm down. Calm down, gentlemen. I was just here for some tea. Goodness. Okay, I meant to use that to jump up there, but that's fine. There we go. I'm not sure there's anything over there, but let's go find out. Oh, there's a puzzle piece. Well, would you look at that? Yes, we definitely missed a few at this rate. There's quite a few collectibles in this game in general. Well, there we go. Oh, there was a thing to the right. I saw that at the last moment. There was a way to go at the bottom right there. Shame. Shame indeed. Now, is it worth going back? Not really. I saw that there was a way to go, a little secret area. I imagine it probably wasn't anything too useful, but a shame indeed. Okay, one more level and then we get to go shop. Yay. See, the reason it's... Ah. I have no way of going down. Right. Okay. Well. Haha. Yes, I do. So there's the parrots. Oh, and there is a heart to the right there, top right. And then the bottom thing, I'm not sure what that is. But then the bottom left, there was the elixir, which is like a banana elixir that makes us immortal for a few moments. Which ought to be useful, depending on my ability to, you know, navigate through a level with this configuration here. Oh. Well, it's a good thing that's also the same button that I already have. Good. At the beginning of this, I tried to think of every possible obstacle that we would run into and how to deal with them to ensure I give myself enough buttons. There you go. Actually, let's go look down. Well, that's a shame. Let's go. Curiosity, they indeed killed the cat and killed me as well. Ah. Crud. I tried to push with my little pinky there, but it didn't quite catch my drift there. That's alright. Killing myself is a great way to get my arm back. That's a weird statement out of context. Up we go. Oh. Bugger. Ow. I didn't mean to grab my buddy, you know? There we go. It's just this, it happens to be the same button as my my running. Okay, so the one coin is probably not worth it. Oh, calm down. Grab that. Speaking of a coin, I'm getting relatively proficient with this controller already, surprisingly enough. Can I go to the... There we go. Oh, okay. Well, my proficiency aside, I'm completely forgetting all the buttons now that I've proclaimed myself as being proficient. Incredible how that works. Okay, well, let's be better for a second. There we go, and now we let go. There we go. I figured there was something over here, considering that pattern there. It's because I've got a discerning eye. And because it's blindingly obvious. Okay. Please, if you would. If you would. If you would mind. There we go. All for naught. Well, okay. Goodness gracious. Oh, this is going to be tough then, huh? Well, not super tough, I suppose. Oh. Oh. Come on now. Do me a favor. Well, no coin for me. Why are you not going down? There we go. Now it's very important that I do not let go. Hold on. That I do not let go of the top left button. It would be disastrous for me. There we go. 1. Oh, wrong button. 2. There we go. I always forget, whenever I play games like these, or the games in particular, it does always surprise me at how quickly stuff happens. By that I mean how quickly you get to certain levels and such. It always, in my mind, it always seems to be longer to get to particular areas than it does on a replay. Whoops. There we go. I assume this will be a barrel back, yes. Thank you kindly, random barrels. I appreciate the effort. Let's just try this one. Just for the next Kong that has to come through this area. Make it a little easier on them. Now this is a true test of character right here. There we go. Easy enough. Hello. Well, that was a little, close. What I mean by close is it happened. I got hit. Pretty much the closest you could come, I guess, to being hit is getting hit. Nice. Immediately rewarded for existing. Oh. I'm supposed to use the up button, which I do not have. Interesting. Oh boy. That was interesting. Okay. Oh, I do not wish to stop the emulation or the playing of the game. Now, I suppose I ought to add another button. I could add. Oh, hold on. Every so often, this controller shoots out random inputs because this thing is older than I am. There we go. I'll input that. No, I see you. Don't you try anything. Let me stay out of this thing's range as well. No use to getting hit. Ow, well. Oh no, hold on. Oh, crud. Please no. Okay. This is going to be substantially harder with one hand, but I suppose here we are. Now, I've added this to be up. You know, my brain had a thought. Why don't I just use my other hand? Why don't I? I'm not even sure this input works. Well. Is there another one I could do? I suppose I could just do 2 of these. But the jump button is a little dangerous. But I have to hold this one. Perhaps in situations like this I could do this. Let's give that a try. Oh, there we go. We did it. Because I'm already holding that button. Ah, crud. Okay, the more intricate jumping sections of this game are going to be a little more interesting. Well, that was a lot of buttons that I accidentally input, but if it worked, I suppose. There's no need to cry about it. Oops, wrong button. Oops, wrong button. This one. Go on, sir. Oh, that's a bit close. On the other hand, both hands. Ought to be much easier now. Well, okay then. Never mind. I have lost hand privileges. Once again. My second hand privilege. Ooh, I've regained hand privilege. Wonderful. No, please. I need my hand. I like my hand. It's a very good attribute of mine. Okay, we can have this carry us well. There we go. Careful, buddy. Careful. Now we retreat and wait for another attack. There we go. Oh, wrong button. We wait for another attack. Well, oh, we still got that. Never mind. Well then. There we go. It is becoming an increasingly bigger tax on my mental CPU to keep track of all these buttons. Especially once we start adding combinations to them. There we go. I have to, every so often I have to take a moment to process. Oh no, oh. I missed my ride. There we go. I've also noticed my hand is starting to hurt. I'm pressing down on these buttons really hard. Makes sense considering I do not wish to die. Let's go down here. I have no real easy way of going down, so how about we don't do that then? How about we ignore our greed for once, and we win instead? Please bite. Thank you. Very kind of you. Okay, like I said before, I do not expect my... Well, there's some more stuff over here. I did not expect this to come this soon. This whole excessively difficult platforming. Oh, crud. Because I always expect that to happen later in these games. Or just in old games that I replay every so often. Okay, this is safe to land on. You always expect... Interesting. You always expect that to happen later than it does. What is happening? There you go. Just not doing it fast enough, I suppose. Let's wait for a good cycle. There we are. Oh. I can make that. Well. You know, I figured I would hit the wall, but I forgot that it stuns us for a moment and sends us to our way down. Okay, come on. Wrong button. That was nearly catastrophic. Oh, okay. Listen, I really must press this button quicker than I am. There we go. Thank you. Switch for him. There we go. Good cycle. Good. At least we got the coin. I was greedy, but at least I got the greed. At least I got the good part of being greedy. The money. Okay, let's go over here. This is an interesting enemy. Okay, there we go. There seems to be anywhere else we could go. Off we go! Oh. I'm always expecting one of those mini games to pop up where you have to shake the controller a lot. "100%ing this game would be an interesting endeavor that I'm not going to partake in, probably. Oh, I have to go down. What was I down? Oh, right, this. Oh, no. Oh, there we go. So I do not have an up. Oh, the lives. They'll be very good as well. Or I could go get the map key. Now, hold on. No. No. No, no, please. Hold on, I'm merely... No, stop it. Oh, bully. What happens if I do this one? Oh, that's what happens. Okay, there we go. Adds 1 extra heart to your heart counter. Yes, please. Oh, that's temporary. I see. It's temporary, invincible. I have 7 balloons. I think I'll be alright for a while. But I'll be back for this key. I imagine it's a shortcut. Right. Perhaps not. No. Please, no. I mustn't get stuck in the hell that is menuing. Up is this. No, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, which one is that? Okay, first. Alright. Oh, come on. Please. I'm just trying to go up. Please, Donkey Kong, sir. What is that? What is that poison area? I don't seem to remember that. Okay. It's a moment like this that I start doubting if my controller is even set up correctly or if I'm just missing it. Hold on, let me... No, it is... Oh, that's for the right button, which is up for us. Right, so it is the right one. Oh. Well, this is neat. No, stop. Please. Please. Please, Donkey Kong. Please. You must. Okay. Please. I just checked. It is the right button. Let me just unassign it for a moment. I've unassigned you. Hold on. Okay, so this is this. Goes A and 1. Let me wipe out this. Oh, it's not. If it's pointing right and you turn it up, this is up. Just going down work? I'm stuck. No, no, please. Diddy. Is this all cranky? Is this your way of purchasing? Is this your way of getting customers? You trap them, do you? This should be working. I'm not sure why it's not. Wait, I've unassigned my hitting the ground button. Oh wait, no I haven't, because it's in motion simulation, right. So let me unassign one. And this should, or this. It's sending us right. Okay, maybe just wipe out all of these. Okay, there we go. No, stop. No, oh, now it's sending random signals. Please stop. I know you're a very old controller, but please. Hang in there with me. I beg of thee. No. Well, that is a shame. Oh, I have no way of pulling up the menu either. Crud. Okay. Let's go ahead and pull up the menu then. We'll give us something to pull up the menu with. Set it to a random button. There we go. There you go. And then get rid of that button right away. Alright, here we go. Off to another level. Please. Why is this not working? Is this not right? How is it not? Did I misassign this one? Yes. Well, now I'm really getting confused with my buttons here. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong button. Please. I'd really rather stop doing that. Then again, I guess getting some practice in with one hand is not that terrible. Oh, he looked so sad at the end there. That was terrible. I'm sorry. It was very expressive. I didn't like it very much. There doesn't seem to be anything up to the left. But I do assume that there is. So stretching my fingers to their limits, or my hand to its limits here. Had to do a little jump to get charged up, I suppose. Yeah, that's good enough. I think I can handle not having both of those coins. Okay then. Expertly maneuvered. On purpose too. Oh, I have to go back, don't I? I do. I do feel a little bad leaving Diddy Kong just in his little place there. Careful. Oh wait, I have a surefire way of winning. I mean, I suppose that worked. What I meant was more hitting the ground and stunning the creature and then going in for the kill. But I suppose I could simply kill it instead. Sorry. My left hand got a little bit excited there. It does make sprinting a lot easier to do, though. I really wish these trees would be a little less excitable. Up we go. There we go. Suppose it is good to get a bunch of tries or a bunch of experience with blowing. Well, regain for stuff that's very useful, such as that. That was terrible. Terrible indeed. It wasn't even what I was supposed to do either. I did see this down here. Oh, well, never mind. I suppose not. Have to hold sprints? Nope. It's hard to see what I'm doing when I'm not looking. Ah. Well, I keep trying to bring in my second hand as a way to save myself, but I'm not allowed to. I believe I'm supposed to come out of that ground area, or I could do that. Whoa! Made it a bit close there, didn't I? I like to live life on the edge, and by that I mean dangerously and stupidly. Please. Thank you. There he is. I figured he was what I was hearing. Can he still... Oh, right, okay. He just hits the ground. Now this one is practically immortal. And we could jump down. Well, I guess there is missing ground. That would kill us. Okay. This is going to be an interesting experiment of my finger dexterity. There we go. I think we're just better off. Right. No. There we go. Oh, I was on 2 hearts the entire time. Oh, well. I suppose I'm back on 1. Doesn't really matter now, does it? Oh, okay then. Fair enough. Can I blow? Right. Suppose not. Oh, right. There is a thing down here. It's always fun when I get reminded. Let's go grab that balloon. Grab that. Oh, buddy. Ah, well. That's a shame. The anxiety of wanting to do well in that little mini game is a better saboteur than any spy ever could be. We go. Oh, hold on. There we go. I suppose I ought to be more careful with. Not more careful, but I suppose I ought to put more effort into actually getting a good thing at the ending there, like a better reward. I imagine that ought to be quite useful. Please, not with this again. Please. Right, this is up, right? Oh, it's because it's checking that? Yes, it is. Okay. Now let me reassign these. There we go. I imagine that will only get more and more constant as we keep going on. Our inability to proper move around the stages here. Oh, I have 2 hands again. Good. I love it when I regrow a hand. I really ought to abuse the ability to hit the ground quite a bit more than I am. It's a very good way of saying safe. And safe is what I like to be when my arm's on the line. Or at least the usage of it There we go. Get ourselves some more coins. Very useful, mainly for lives, probably. All that for a little flying little spectacle. And see, sometimes it randomly, some normal little, I don't know, plant of some kind, will hold a puzzle piece, when other times, typically speaking, it's in one of those big ones. But this game is very good about just randomly giving you stuff, enough of a degree that you'll want to use, or you'll want to pick up on every... That was close. You'll want to pick up on every single little loot drop, because it could potentially actually be something. Like a coin. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to shoot as fast as humanly possible without... Oh, well... Oh my word. Can't even blame that on the fact that I'm using this controller either. That's just me being bad. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Calm down. Settle. Settle, my boy. No need in freaking out. Up you go. What is propelling that thing? I must ask, what is propelling that rock? The Donkey Kong universe has figured out perpetual motion. What was that? That was terrible. Oh boy, nearly dropped myself as well. That was... I don't even know, I was just not paying attention. Well then, let's... As they say... Oh, I have a second hand. Not that it matters really in this part, but... Like I was saying, let's lock back in, as the kids say. And actually pay some attention. Because our lives are not infinite, and they definitely will not be once I get further into this game. From what I remember, there's a definite few good levels that made me rage as a child. There's only a few games that I raged at when I was a little boy. But this is one of them. It was with, a level that was... You're consistently getting shot, or there was a kraken. I'm not entirely sure what it was, but it was in a water area. And you have to particularly... Oh, it was waves. There were waves coming by and crashing into you. And they would sweep you away unless you stood behind a little shale rock. A little shale rock. Little outcropping for protection. Okay, we may have to set our blowing to an easier button combination. I might want to do it to left and right at the same time. Well, that was pure luck. But we might want to set it to both left and right at the same time, because left and right is far less of a time commitment every time I get it wrong. Whereas our current combination sometimes messes us over. Let me move this down. Sometimes messes us over. Because he will slap the ground and then blow sometimes. So that's what I keep waiting for, is for him to do that. But that does take a long time. There we go. Oh, right. Again, I thought that these kart levels would be much later in the game. Perhaps I just remembered the first few worlds as if they are the entirety of the game. And my poor memory is simply not remembering the other levels at all. Ooh. Oh, right, I forgot you get coins. You get money for killing people efficiently. What a world. I don't assume this is a hidden area. Yeah, something thinking. Didn't look like one. But this is, though. Ooh, a door. Well, don't mind if I do. Oh, God, here we go. Oh, it's movement-based. Of course it is. Oh, I've been pressing the wrong button. What are you doing? What are you walking towards? You fool. Well, this time I have a perfectly good excuse. Oh, well. I tried to go get the life, but... Oh, the life. Can I just do that again? No. No! No, I cannot! Oh, buddy. I've been rejected. There we go. Whoops, wrong button. Wait, hold on. No, okay. I was going to say, that'd be a little too many hidden areas behind each other, but you never know. Oh, I believe I only have one button to worry about. And that is jumping. My god, that is such an aggressive sound effect for them dying. Those poor lads. They sound like they're being blown up. Oh wait, I want to stay on this one for as long as possible. I actively remembered that. Okay. I actively remembered that. But my greed of murder got the better of me. I remember doing this level over and over and over again, trying to get all the thingies. And by the thingies, I mean all the collectibles, because they just kind of come at random moments. And now we've gone too far past them, so they'll be gone forever, as far as we're concerned. Also, I love the sound when we hit back onto the railing. Such a satisfying noise there. Oh, that was BM. That was not okay. That's going to hit me. Danger is in front of me. Shall I move? No. Let it hit. I shall face death. Not sure why I chose to do that, but here we are. I cut that a little dangerously already. Seems like a very difficult jump to make. Every so often there will be a random jump in this game that really surprises me with the difficulty level that they're going for there. Then again, you're supposed to redo it over and over again. There we go. Now we fall off. Ow. DK is right here. Well... I forgot that you can... I'm so used to casinos and gambling being stacked against you that I didn't even bother trying to get the DK symbol in any of the other levels, because I just immediately wrote it off as being a scam or something. Mowgli's Mound. This might be a little difficult. I remember having some trouble with the boss fights, even with full control of my hands. And full control of a good controller. And DK. Oh, did he? Which is also DK, I guess. Oh, the universe lagged for a moment. Oh. There we go. Oh, right. I'm supposed to just get behind him and then jump on him, I suppose. I keep pressing the wrong button to go left. I'm not sure why I keep thinking that that's left. Whoops, I pulled back too much. All right, I remember. You turn different colors. Well, bowls. Oh, hold on, that's it. I lose, excuse me, control of my right hand. I did not mean to press that. Oh, buddy. Whoa, 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 buddy, jeez, pal, friend. Let's not get rash. Goodness. Oh, I tried to hit him there. Ooh, still got him, even though that did not look like I did. It looked like I definitely got hit. Well then. What are you doing? I don't suppose I'll need the ability to run. Probably. Hello, hungry man. Ooh, hot. Please, please. Thank you. I didn't even know that he gave us hot. There we go. I'm a bit close. Yeah, that's fair. Ooh, oh, I'm sorry, I was kept using my both hands. Well, both my hands, I should say. My ability to talk is rapidly degrading as I'm focused on more and more stuff. Is he going to do something special? Yes. Hit me. Okay, I was a... Oh, wait, my hand. Garbage. Sorry. Ooh, there we go. I suppose I did cheat quite a bit by continuing to use my second hand for far longer than I should have, but I suppose that's alright. I love this song very much. Matter of fact, the things I have on my green screen... Oh, not my green screen. Oh, my stream deck, I should say. I have a bunch of sounds here that I use for just accentuating a point that I'm making or something. Just sound effects randomly. And a lot of these, when I was setting these up, a lot of them were coming from this game. I checked out this entire OST, this video game here. And I was mesmerized. I wanted to use those songs for something. I just couldn't really figure out what it would be for. Because all of these sound effects obviously have a purpose. Whoops. They all have a purpose. But I wasn't quite sure what the purpose of that song would be. As much as I wanted to add it. Okay, so we're on to World 2 after about an hour. Which is pretty okay, I guess. I'm not entirely sure. There's what, 8 of them? Well, I'm also not entirely sure what happens after we run out of lives. Not entirely excited to find out, but I suppose it will probably be a loss of your current progress, like a checkpoint or something. At worst, it's a reset of the world, but I don't think that's the case. That seems excessively cruel. For a kid's game, in particular. Maybe in the old version of this game, but not the new one, surely. There we go. I am getting quite a bit more proficient with the controls here. As weird as they are. They are starting to make a bit of sense, but every so often, I'll completely forget the movement scheme, and then it will just make no sense to me all of a sudden. Because all of these places lose meaning. Oh. Oh, I must. There we go. I don't really use that ability much. Can I do this to you? No. Oh, bully. I'm not sure that was worth a life. A life. Can I get out of here? Oh, right. Use that. There we go. Up we go. I'm going to try to ignore these gentlemen as much as possible. Hello. I'm not sure how to get that. Well, I could just do this. There we go. Now, before we go here... Oh. Typically, this spawns a way of leaving. Oh. Right, I see. Okay, it's a little challenge to get as many of these as possible. Though, as far as I can tell, all they realistically do is give us another life. Which is neat and all that, but like I said... Though I suppose in later levels it will be much more useful to have a checkpoint. Depends on how difficult the levels are, right? Because typically we just... oh, killing him is going to be hard. I'll go ahead and grab that extra life now, then. How long do you stay with your hands up? In the air? Like you just do not care. Let me try and build up some speed for that jump there. Ensure I do not fail. Oh, that's a bit much. Oh, this is going to be a real test of personal growth, isn't it? Cannot make that, right? Oh, buddy. How much do I want, D.O.? Well, badly enough they tried a few times. There we go. Wonderful. That was a little tight. I'm not entirely sure why I went for that jump, but here we are. Oh, but now we have the Jack Sparrow experience. Because this little log will leave us. It will go lower and lower. Oops, hold on. I have to pick your battles. Pick your moments to strike. Now is not the time, my child. Well, that was a... It went away a little faster than I presumed it would. Oh, hold on. You come down. Oops. Didn't mean to hit you. Well, didn't mean to hit myself either. But hopefully this is an easy one to do with one hand, because that's all I have. Okay then, hold on. Oh, no. Oh, Lord. I imagine I'll go through this entire game without doing one of those properly, even once. It'll be the biggest stain on my gaming career in general. Okay, this is getting a little difficult. But that's fine. Oh, good Lord, be careful. Well then. I walked into the mouth of something trying to kill me. Not the best advice. I'd probably advise you against it, to be honest. Right, can I do this again, please? I'd like to try my hand again at being not terrible at gaming in general. Oh. Well, at least I have both my hands. Oh, always looking at the bright side, I am. There you go, it's much easier to grab that this time. I'm not even sure why I would, or why I should, besides just fun. Because it didn't seem to do much for us. What? Sounded so surprised that I would do that to myself. You what? There we go. I'm not even going to try that. What I'm going to do is be safe and live. I much prefer being alive to riches, generally speaking. Well... sometimes you can have neither. I'm not super terrible at playing one-handed. It doesn't quite cut me down as much as I thought. I am still capable of grabbing, or I'm still capable of putting in the run command, as well as the walk and jump. Oh, terrible. It's already getting difficult. Oh, buddy. Well, much... Okay, well, let's try our best then. We should be close to the end then, if that is the case. What's a shame is that a lot of these games have a lot of, like, timing stuff, which obviously we cannot just run through. Like in Mario, you can practically run through the entire stage immediately. This game is a lot more difficult. No, I tried to go for the coin there, but I was not holding my run button. Relatively important when you're trying to run. Also, I wonder if one drop is immediate death or one heart. I cannot remember if I've already fallen. I imagine I have, I just don't remember. Whoa, 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 don't jump there. That would be immediate death, probably. I was hoping for some fun loot. I was hoping there would be a gun or something. Something useful, you know. Okay, let's bring this back. There we go. Well, I figured it would come back around quickly enough. Okay. World number 2 is giving us a spanking. Let's just try to speed this up a little bit. Oh, bully. Oh, I'm alive. Never mind. Well, there was art right here as well, though. There we go. Okay, jumping there was probably the worst decision I could have made. Because I absolutely could have used the momentum to grab a coin and get over that area. As opposed to nearly icing myself on the spikes there. Okay. I suppose I could have gone right there, but I'm going to try and play it safer now that I'm here. I was playing it quick at the beginning, but now it's probably better to just go back to safe. Only good decisions happen here now. Right, I thought that these sharks, since they were specially colored, I figured that they were going to attack me on the platforms. I figured they would... oh no. I figured they would attack me while I'm standing on these platforms, but they don't. Then I'm not entirely sure what the difference is between them. Except maybe speed, that's probably the thing. I'm really glad there's not a... Yeah, that was... I tried to time it as well, but at the same time, I just tried to be done with the level there. Oh, boy. Oh, bother. That was level 1. I believe the beach world is very, very much a... timing-centric world. You see that octopus right there? I'm not very excited about him. Right there. Up there. I might start using items relatively soon. But the level would have to be hard enough to justify the difficulty of selecting the items. Well, that was interesting. Isn't there a cannon that shows up here or something? And how are you supposed to get that? Oh, bother. Okay, I nearly fell there. I hope there's some health relatively soon. Well, alright. That's one way of healing, I suppose. Use a balloon. There we go. No need to play that as dangerously as I did, but I did. I chose to anyway. Chose to play like a psychopath for no apparent reason. Right. Well, that was hot right there. If only I'd lasted a second or so longer. Oh, boy, careful. Oh, hello. They've got special munitions here. Whoa, 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 this was a mistake. Oh. I'm down a hand. Oh, back a hand. I've regained my freedom. I see. There we go. Oh, bully. Come on. There we are. Ooh, halfway already. This level is definitely a lot easier than the other one. Well, then again. I suppose it is quite funny for me to continuously be proven wrong immediately when I say something. You'd think it would dissuade me from saying things, but no. Not particularly. Oh, I thought it was going to stay up there. I was like, oh, well, I suppose I'm not allowed to grab that. Oh, no. Don't hit me again, please. Thank you. Oppa. Oh, I nearly jumped into that. Two hands. Nearly jumped into it again. I did. Interesting. Perhaps not the best strategy I've ever heard of, but, I mean, if it works, I guess. That is assuming that it will work, which is less likely. Considering I've handicapped myself. Well, I'll be honest. I did not expect that gentleman to have enough of a cranial structure to recognize that I was behind him. Well, speaking of low cranial structure. Good God. I keep being very impatient. There we go, we can just kind of make our way a little bit. Don't you give a heart sometimes? Suppose I'll never know. Since, considering I tossed the thing across the planet. Oh, hello. He tried to get us on a little bit of a drive-by. Can I blow? I can. Heart. Thank you. Why are you... Unlock me, Tiny. Every so often my camera will go into tracking mode, which makes no sense considering I've turned it off. But a free-spirited camera, that one. There we go. Right, I've regained my second hand very well. Oh, hello. Oh, you rapid fire. Okay, then. Well, I do hope that one of these has another heart. It does not. Interesting. I will grab this, and then I can roll into this, I assume. Perhaps that's what I was supposed to do with the other... Oh, this is a weirdly built wooden structure. It's bouncy. Well, okay. We got some coins. I will not be mad. So I generally do believe that it's only the coins anyway, or the puzzle pieces. I mean, must have been very annoying when I was a child trying to collect a vast majority of the things here. Oh. Oh, never mind. I thought that was the end of the level, but it's not. It's the beginning of the end. The chance far more ominous said like that than I intended. Whoops. Should also check what this is, just in case it's hearts. Nope. Ooh, speaking of hearts. Well. Okay, then. Well, there's one way of getting our hands back. That might become a strategy to just sacrifice lives to get our hearts back, but it's probably not one I want to do too often. I might not lose my lives quite quickly. Okay, then. I should... I'll be right back. Let me get to a safe place. And I'll be right back. I'll leave you with some music. Sleep, Tiny. Hello. I have returned. There we go. Right. Let us jump right back into it. My voice is getting a bit tired. We should be alright. The game thought that I was stuck with... okay then. If it works, I suppose. The game thought that I was flabbergasted by not knowing what I was supposed to do next, but... Donkey Kong really goes. He's trying to inspect the stalagmite as much as possible. Tell me who your leader is. There we go. I do love a chest that's just full of bananas. Whoopsie daisy. Whoops. Okay. For a second I thought I was not unmuted. Well, that was just dumb. And go to the right. There we go. It's getting more and more natural to do these movements here. Well. Sometimes it does take a little bit more practice. It does make perfect, typically. There we go. If you would, please, Wheel of Mystery and Perpetual Movement. I have to wait for a little while because I don't have a down button. So hopefully we don't ever turn... hopefully we never find an area where we exclusively have to hold it downwards. Typically it can be sort of faked by just waiting and then having Donkey Kong go up instead. Oh no. Oh my word. I'm not doing very well on the... That's going to be a counter in the YouTube video, isn't it? I know it is. I already know. I'm going to make it. I'm the one who's going to do that to myself. Suppose I ought to... Let's go check out the shop. Nope. Okay, well, there we go again. I have to untag... What's this one? Nope. There we go. It's button 3, which is this one, and that. Oh, stop it. There we go. Alright. I suppose I could just buy some balloons. I would buy the key. But there's no real reason to, I suppose, until I know what the other... Oh, books. Here we go again. Until I know what the other one is. The other... Oh, stop it. Hello? Oh, no. Every time I have to unassign them, when I try to reassign, there's a decent chance that it will start spitting out Axis ZR-, which I don't know what that is. I believe that might be the Suica. because there is an input for this controller that is clapping, which obviously I cannot do, or at least I've tried to make noise at this thing, and it did not take it, but I assume that's what the extra input is that's being continuously spammed. So I suppose this is non-functional. This is not my controller. Well, it is now. Thanks to the incredible invention known as money. But it is not mine originally. It's older than I am. I didn't even mean to blow on you, but you just got caught in the crossfire. I really hope I can jump over the fire, boys, otherwise we will have a grand bad time on our hands. Oh, okay then. This is an interesting movement schematic. What's funny is I have that... Hold on. You can double up the music. Assuming you can hear that. I don't believe I set it back up properly, since I had an audio malfunction, but... I was playing the same music again. As I'm sure you could tell from my dialogue. Okay. Let's try and grab these. Boom! Oh. Well. I suppose that was a bit of a violent landing. Okay, there we go. We can jump over those guys. Which is very good. Off we go again. I suppose that's not a complete loss, considering we got a balloon right before we got hit. Oh, we got a little puzzle piece right there. There we go. For some reason I'm really locked in on trying to get all those bananas. For no particular reason, considering they're useless. I do like how the banana counter and the coin counter sort of pop up periodically, rather than being stationary on the screen. I just think it looks very, very clean that way. I must ask, what kind of ammunition do they have that is exploding in midair and acting like napalm in the middle of the sky? Seems very useless for a boat to have. I figured just punching a hole through the other's hull would be far more useful to them. Though I suppose if you could get that on their sails, it would be pretty much over. Oh. Well, gentlemen, let's not get crazy now. Can I go left to right? Well... Whoops. I can go straight down to hell and Davy's locker. Davy Jones's locker. Whoops. I got a little low for comfort. Donkey Kong's body was a little more heavy than I had anticipated. I sunk very quickly. Yeah, there we go. Get some bananas for our trouble. Oh, we're causing that. Whenever I get down to the water... Oh, we already grabbed these. Okay. Oh, it still recognizes that we grabbed those. Very good. But whenever we get low to the water, there's like water displacement. I figured that was because of the sharks that were attacking us at the time. Well, at the time. Whoa, boy. We caught ourselves a little short. Kong. I believe that's a majority of the stuff. Did we get all the puzzle pieces? Well, we're about to, I suppose. Unless this is another... Oh, boy. Oh, we're not going to be getting all of them now, I imagine. Okay, we have plenty of time to literally do it as intended. No. Stop bowing out. Just do it regular. Come on. Focus, please. Focus. Thank you. Now do not miss. There we go. Do not miss the puzzle piece. Because I have done that before when playing this game when I was a little bit younger. It's 4 out of 5. What a shame. Yes! Oh! Come on. That's a great way to get some extra lives on our hands. If we ever get the Kong and then the lives, assuming I remember to press the button, we'll get like 10, maybe 12 lives. I cannot shake any harder or slower than just shaking, so it's been pre-decided. Ah, right. Oh, it is possible. I just have to be really zoned in on my timing. There we go. I wonder what that... Oh, right, I see. I thought that was a blocked off item rather than, you know, get rid of your current item to make way for the others. There we are. Okay, calm down there, buddy. I definitely could have gotten another coin there, but I didn't. Well, got one there, I suppose. I'm going to try to run through a good amount of this now. Because we can. Oh, I could also... I don't trust this very much. Oh, whoa, I nearly got clipped on the back end there. Goodness gracious, careful. Oh. It stopped taking my inputs for a moment. What was that chest? Whom decided it was worth burying that? This is a interesting thing. If I hit it here, well... Oh, right, I see. I did not see that before. Up, okay, well... I think we'll be alright. Can blow on that thing. Okay, I was actually going to say, it would be very annoying if I missed. Because then that would make me hit the ground, which would obviously make that thing go back down. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. We're doing alright. I don't think we're going to make it, though. Oh, that is a jump. Oh, we're not going to make it now. Well. That one will be the most difficult one, yet the one that I'm least scared of. So in a way, it's also one of the easier ones. Okay, this world seems to really like... Now, can I... No. I probably should have grabbed the checkpoint before I did that. I was so sure... Oh, right. I was so sure that that would be the correct answer that I did not bother preparing myself for if it weren't. What was that? Seriously. I tried to get underneath it. And I figured, if I die, I regain use of my hands. Oops, that's the wrong button. So worst case scenario, I just regain my hands. And then I have to redo a small amount of the level to get them back. Which seems like a fair trade, generally speaking. Let's let these explode, and I'm sure they'll make us look very cool in a montage or something. As we run away from danger. Or, well, not run away, but... okay, well. I was hoping that it would magically change to a source of hearts instead. Heart? Oh, well, we've made it to the checkpoint, which is very nice. Oh, can I... Could I chuck the barrel at it? Yes. I barely didn't make it right down. I was struggling between should I jump or should I not. Well, okay. That was just a complete misinput. Fine though. Can I kill them? Ooh, I can. Only very situationally though. So I'm not entirely sure it would be worth it much. Right there, and again, and it's just going to continue doing that. So I'll just have to move with it. Or live with it, I should say. Up we go, up we go. There we go. Ignoring a vast majority of our enemies here. Oh, buddy. Oh, this is fine. Well, then again. Perhaps it's not. Oh, we're supposed to keep a barrel that entire time. Well, I did not do that. Oh, this is the end. Ah, believe. It's much harder to time it when you're trying to jump somewhere. Wouldn't you know it? Mainly it's just because the extra... It really is interesting to see how much dumber I am as a human being when I'm trying to operate this thing with one hand. Because typically... no, I suppose it does make sense, but... Typically, timing such things would be a trivial matter. But, considering going forward is much more of a process than it typically is. It's like driving an automatic car versus a manual. If you're driving automatic, you can hold the conversation quite well. But if you're not super familiar with manual, like I am not currently, then it's much more difficult. You could actively hear my speech slowing down as I'm thinking of doing more stuff. Oh, I have my hand back. I forgot that we get healed at the beginning of every stage. Well, I can't really keep this one, can I? Oh, the game is lagging. That's also an interesting... That's an interesting added bit of difficulty that I do not need. Oh, hello, gentlemen. Also, I cannot crouch, so I hope that that does not become... Well, I can, just not very quickly. So it would be difficult for me to crouch if I ever need to. Okay, then. Oh, that's a checkpoint right there. Seems very early. Oh, is this the level I believe it to be? I remember this... Oh, no, it's a different level that I'm thinking of. The level I warned us about earlier. The one that would make me hate this controller, probably. The one that made me hate this game when I was a child. But that's a different level entirely. Okay, then. Just let the world be. Sometimes you have to fight life and your destiny, but sometimes you have to let it just take you and go for a ride. I'd really like to grab a majority at least, but I'm far too slow to try that. I'm just going to jump over and try to get this checkpoint there. Oh, hello, gentlemen. It's a pleasure to meet you, too. I wish you were a little less murderous, but that's fine. That's a worthy sacrifice for our arm back. I'm sure a majority... Okay, what? Sometimes you have to show them that you're better than them. Okay, well. I was holding 3 buttons, one of which I could never let go while I'm on a grassy terrain, so it took me a few seconds. I was like, ooh, tentacle, I should stop holding... which one is it again? Well. Jump. This is jump. This is hold. And run. Jump and hold. And we go closer. Jump. Well, okay then. We're going to do it again. There you go. Hot? Well, it's a puzzle piece. Which I suppose I will take, but I'd much rather some health at the moment. I cannot go down. I suppose I could do that. Oh, that's dangerous. This is not the most efficient... Oh, right. We're alright. Calm down. Please. Right. I was going to try and hit the bag with that bucket. Or the barrel. Oh, 2 hands. Which I should have just not done. I knew it was risky when I was doing it. You know... I think we could just sacrifice another heart there. Another balloon. And I'll go. And I'll go. And I'll go. Stop for your tentacle. That is diabolical. Oh, because I went to go hit the button that would make me go down, but I forgot that I don't have a down button. So I just got hit. Oh, well. Calm yourself. Goodness gracious. When you have to start hitting... Oh, that hurt my wrist a lot. But once you have to start hitting a lot of these buttons at the same time, your mind starts to degrade a little bit there. Actually, I can blow these out. I believe that might be what it wants me to do with this bag. Wonderful. The value of life found in a candle holder. Or a lamp. Thank you. They did nothing. Okay. Well, that's fine. There we are. Making some progress. It is a lot easier with both hands, I must admit. If you could believe that. If you could believe such a crazy claim. Right, there's 3 checkpoints in this one. Stop it. If that hit me right there, I might have stopped gaming in general. I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna go ahead and forgo the majority of the puzzle pieces and such. That was practically a random time that I shot. There we go. It was not a super difficult level. I suppose I went into the level thinking that I could potentially skip it by using the key from the shop there. But then I completely forgot about it. So it must have not been that super difficult, I suppose. Tidal Terror. This is the one. This is the one. It's also the last level before the boss, so it had to be the one. I dislike this level greatly. From when I was a little child, I remember the PTSD that's in my soul at the moment. Because it's such a long level, so every time you mess up, you have to wait for what feels like hours for another redo, or to get back to the area where you failed. The area of your failure. And there's also that, it washes away all the stuff that you want. Like all of that stuff. Oh, well not the King K. Well, alright then. I'm not supposed to use my second hand. Revenge. Cold-blooded revenge. Oh, right, there's a bunch of small ones that I can no longer use because I'm special and I don't like playing games normally. Right. Well, that will be fun, I imagine. Well, that was perhaps a little tight. Wrong button. See, that's why I'm so hesitant to let go of any button while I'm holding on to something, because if I let go of that one, then it's death to me. I'm going to try and make some time here. Which is exactly what gets you killed in this level, but... After all these years of living life, I have not changed enough to recognize this to be a bad idea. Well, this was done. I was already using one hand. I don't know why, but I was. I prepared myself in order to not accidentally cheat. I just use a one hand all the time. Okay, now calm down. There we go. I was holding it. God, no. Why have you forsaken me, God? I held the button. I was faithful to you. And this is how you repay me. Well, whatever. Not that big of a deal. It's really fine. Well, I was already using my one hand anyway. I suppose that's one way to get... Oh, okay. I suppose that's one way to get rid of the stress of being like, oh no, I don't want to lose my life. I'll just use a one hand the entire time, you fool. Me, I guess. You fool. You. Okay. Okay. See what I mean though with this level. Patience. Patience, young Padawan. Steel your nerves. That was the wrong button. I nearly got myself murdered. Again. By Mother Nature. And her exceptionally massive tidal waves. Please no. Okay, there we go. That's a large bit of difficulty in this level as well. It's just the random enemies that will swamp your little tiny area of safety. I really am pushing it with how close I am to the tidal wave. And still not being hit by anything. The little character model would suggest that I'm much more open to the elements than my hitbox would. Which works fine for me, I suppose. Doesn't this shift? No, it doesn't. Okay. I thought that the tidal wave would systematically change the setting or the mode of whatever the... You see, I was born white, so, you know, rhythmic timing is not my best suit, I suppose. Life is about playing with your disadvantages in mind. See, that's why I'm playing with the bongos. I'm trying to accrue a better sense of musical timing and rhythmic. A rhythmic sense. And I'm failing gloriously. Go on. I'll give you the right of way. The right of passage. Massive tsunami that could kill me instantly. It's just a good person that I am. Wunderbar. Please? Ow. Wrong button. Good God. Why must you be this way? Oh, right. I was going to say I have no idea how to get my hands on that, but I just... Oh... Well, that's bad, because I am cheating. Well, I suppose I'll just hold on to it, then. Oh, this is bad. So crouching, then, huh? That's our way to crouch. Alright. Off we go. Assuming this doesn't kill us. Okay, there we go. I might want to add a different, you know, way of crouching. That doesn't happen once every 20 presses. Okay, that's that hit. There we are. Whoops, wrong button. Wrong button there. Nearly got us murdered. Please just move. Sir, please. Okay. I think it is fair to add a different... to add another way of crouching. Well, I do have one. This is crap. Well, no, I cannot... The problem is that I'm using the one that I'm using to slam, right? But I don't really have any other buttons to work with. It has to be the slam. If it's the top left, that's my run button, which I do. So if I did run... I suppose if I do run and jump. No, I do that too. I'm using these buttons too much at the same time to have it be anything besides this button. I suppose I could rid myself of the motion simulator for a little bit. I could take away my ability to slam, but that would give me infinite... Wait. How about I take away my blowing? Oh, in order to blow you have to slam the ground. Right. There we go. I've now gained a new ability of crouch. I just hope that I do not need my ability to slam the ground. That would be really unfortunate. Why are you like this? An interesting quandary. Let's try not to murder ourselves here. Okay then, that was a little risky, so was that, but we made it and keep on making it, so let's just keep on going then. Right, gentlemen. We've made it a bit further. I was hoping that would be a heart of some kind. By some kind, I mean just a heart. Any plain old heart will do. Right. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Oh, come on. Funny thing is, even if I did get the DK, I was definitely not ready to start rumbling, so I was not going to get much out of it anyway. But there we go. That was easier than I remember as a child. Perhaps it was because I was a child. But that level seemed like such an intimidating force, and it was fine. I suppose I have gotten better with patience. Not much. Mind you, not much. But a little bit. Hello, Didi. Goodbye, Didi. I do remember this fight, and it was quite... It's going to be intense, because they resemble all sorts of crabs. So I have to hit them on the head, I have to slam on the ground, I have to do all kinds of things. Are you the one that swaps? Yes, you are. There we are. You're going to swamp, I know. Oh, you do it a bit longer. Okay, they're not as different as I thought they were. I just thought you had to dive into one as well, but that's apparently not the case. If you gentlemen wouldn't mind. Well, that seemed unfair, really. That felt premedicated. Premeditated. Not premedicated. Boy. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. Right. Silly me. There we go, though. 2 hands. I imagine it's also the reason this is so difficult for my brain to fathom. is because I'm switching between one-handed and two-handed. Which is really messing up my body's ability. Oh, you don't switch yet. Never mind. I was waiting for nothing. But it's really messing up my body's ability to build muscle memory. Well, that was uncalled for. Seems unlikely we'll win now, but... No, well... Oh my god, you are fast! My word. That was the wrong button. I'm having a really hard... I've never done this, really. I've never had to run to the left with the possibility of jumping. So this configuration is really messing with my brain. Whereas this one is much more typical of this. But with two hands, it's much more mitigated. I just have to not be bad. Which is tough enough, I suppose. Ah. Well, that was unfortunate. Realistically, I should not have gotten hit right there. That was... Oh, bully. Okay. Just play better, come on. Oh, no. The ball. Okay. Okay, you're free to hit me twice. There you go. It's a good thing that he cannot hit me while he's stunned, because I would have died right there as well. Oh, careful. Okay, do your thing. There you go. And now all of them show up. Now we've got a party on our hands, gentlemen. Well... Right. They have much more health this time. With much more, I mean probably 3 hits. I imagine they're gonna do it again. Yeah. I definitely could have gotten a hit right there, but... Do it right about now. Thank you. Right. Thank you, Monsieur Pig. That was a bit risky. I don't know why I did that. I mistook... That was just silly. I mistook the... My brain went, okay, they're about to start doing the dancing thing. My body went, oh, right, so I jump on them. No, not quite. Give up. Might fail once or twice with the rolling into them. Because, obviously, I barely ever do it. Oh wait, I could just jump now. Right. There we go. Oh. Well, I figured you gentlemen would be coming over here instead. I imagine I can't hit them then. Wait. Oh. I suppose I hit them twice and then roll into them? Either that or I was late. But that definitely did not seem like I was late then. Or I just have to hit them thrice and the pig is lying to me. Which would be a little funny, I must admit. Messed up, but quite funny as well. Oh, please. If you would. Just play better. This is a children's game. I feel like it's also not buffering my inputs as well as it typically does. Like if I press a button before Donkey Kong's capable of doing it, typically you would expect him to just like do it at frame 1. But it doesn't seem to be the case as much, yeah. Okay, maybe hit them twice and then roll into them. What? Gentlemen, please. If you stop this madness. Maybe I'm supposed to roll into them when they have their arms up? Okay, well. Okay. This is fine. It's hard to know what the game wants you to do. And it's even more difficult when experimenting means that you lose a life, and that's difficult to get back. Whenever you hit them on the head, it doesn't seem to do much. So I'm stuck between going up on the second level and rolling into them when they got their arms up, taking advantage of this, but that's still gonna hit me. I'm so sure of it. Because this isn't doing anything, really. But I suppose I'll try running into them. Right, I'm just slow at it. It's hard not to be slow, considering. What? Oh, yeah. Getting the wrong button. Can you gentlemen please make your way over here? You know what, let's... Well, okay. Never mind then. I was going to say, I suppose I might as well try it now. I suppose I ought to try it from the second window, because that's the easiest thing to do. It's much easier to try that than it is to perfect my timing. Because perhaps it just feels impossible to hit them on the head, fall down, and then roll into them. But that could just be because I'm very much slowed down. So I suppose I'll try hitting them on the second row. But then it feels weird that they actually take damage. But yeah, it's worth it. It's worth a try. Even though I really don't think that's what I'm supposed to be doing. I suppose I just have to get better, but... Considering that getting better is much more difficult than it is to just roll into them once to see if that works. Right. I believe I failed killing them. Right. Okay, so you do have to hit them on the second level then. That feels really like it was not intended. Because that does not look safe to roll into, you know what I mean? I figured they would be putting their crabby little hands much further up, if that was your intended. Like they'd make it really obvious that the damage is going upwards, but whatever. Oh, bully. Goodness. Okay. This is fine. I should be hitting them. Probably. There we are, finally. Oh. Right. We're doing more then. Whoops. I missed. These are giant crabs, I just realized. I'm a massive monkey. Go on. Do I now, maybe now I have to hit them and then dodge roll into them? Or maybe not. Imagine you'll do that again. Right, I have to get out of here. Well, that's the wrong button. God, this is tough. Please, thank you. God. God, please help. God. I don't ask much. Oh. Oh. Don't patronize me. Well, I guess, I mean, it's fair. I've lost like, what, 20 lives at this stake? Oh my word. Just have to not lose my second. I can do this with 2 arms much easier. It's just hard to continuously be playing perfect the entire time. Especially with how long this seems to be. Oh, okay, this is fine. Can I run into them now as well then? I'm afraid to try, really. When their arms are up, can I roll into them then? Because the reason I was so against trying to roll into them in the first place was because you don't do it in the... Wait, can I just roll into them then? Do I have to do it from the second? Wait, surely not. The second row must just be to allow me to roll, to jump over them. So I probably would just roll into them then. I'm making it so much more difficult than it has to be. Oh boy. This makes it pretty much impossible to hit. Right. Okay then, that does something interesting. Right. No, whoops. Well, that's fine. Gentlemen, please. Don't... The roof has been raised. So far, there is no longer a roof. There is no need for this. Okay, just please. Let's make this quick then. There we are. And he's probably going to move away from me. Yes, he is. So that just stops them from doing their thing. Oh. Ah, crud. My word. These are the greatest enemies in the history of gaming. What do you have to tell me? Oh, I don't have a button for that. I don't have a button for blast. I couldn't have you tell me what your dark secrets, even if I wanted to. Bum, bum, bum. Oh my lord. Okay then. That's fine. I figured if he'd stayed up long enough to kill me, then I would just use one of my flags to get my second arm back. Which really seems to be necessary for this here. This is a good music song. That's fine. I'll just beat it without my arm. Now, if I'm trying to jump over them, I have to hold this button as well, which I typically forget to do. Oh, bully boy! No, no, please, 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 please! Oh, begging you, God! Could have hit them there, I suppose, but oh, I could no. Oh, now they hold it for 5 years. That was not the right button. I keep. It is almost impossible to tell if I'm hitting the top side of this or the bottom side when I'm looking at my screen. Oh my word. I did not expect this game to get this difficult so fast. It's not that difficult though, is the problem. It's just a lot of inputs. I am fine. It's a lot of different inputs. We'll blame it on that. I think you can blame it on the controller, to be fair. And the fact that I'm only allowed to get hit once, really. It's fine. I keep expecting them to do something that they don't. Keep expecting them to go up, but they never do. You can see every time I move my hand for this motion to be ready to roll at them, they never do. They never then do what I want them to do they? Some incredibly advanced AI that uses my button inputs and just cheats. On what planet is that allowed? Oh my god. This is terrible. Well, we're about to figure out what happens when we lose all of our lives, I suppose. Why am I playing with one hand? I don't need to. Perhaps as punishment. He runs away. I'll do that. I'll let him come closer, because the last thing I want to happen is for me to mess myself over with the sides there. There we go. It's just a lot of buttons to run and jump and move in a certain direction. It's much easier on the... It's much easier on the proper controller. Please! This is horrible! Oh my god. Please tell me it only has 2 towers. If I have to hit this tower thing thrice, I may become very sad very quickly. Oh boy. There we go. worthless scum. No. Whatever. Regain my arm. It's fine. There we go. I believe it. Jesus. I'm not ready. I'm not falling for it. You! Oh my word! Disastrous. That's not the button pressed. Okay, I missed it. That's fine. Oh. Oh. The worst part is, I remember this fight. I remember this. I've had trouble with this before when I was a kid, and it's so much harder than it was before. And I've grown with like a decade, more even. Well, probably not more. Granted, it's obviously because I'm handicapping myself so thoroughly, but it's never a good feeling when your childhood self was better at something than you are. That stuff. Even with the handicaps. At least I'm getting better at this part. Bastards. Absolute filth suckers. There we are. I have even less time to do that on the second one. I'm not falling for it again. I swear to God, this is programmed to be the worst possible. I swear it is. My impatience is a disease riddling my body. Good God. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. This is fine. Just play it. What? Well, just. Okay, game over. What now? Don't act like you're in this, Diddy. You had nothing to do with this. Oh, I just get 4 back. I mean, it doesn't matter on the boss fight. I suppose. Imagine I started... Okay. You know, I could use an item. But do I want to? I mean, does it stick around for the entire time I'm doing the level? Or is it... every death? If I lose it every death, I don't bother. If it stays with me throughout the entire... Oh, probably when I continue. That's when it leaves me. If that is the case, I might want to go buy more hearts as well. So whenever I get down to 1 heart is when I use 1 arm. If I had a third, I'd be using it, but, you know. Pretty sure I'd get banned off Twitch if I did that. And YouTube, probably. My level of disappointment is immeasurable. My day is ruined, and my confidence is taking a beating that no man's confidence should. Right. Oh, whoops. I'm not going to win anyway, it's fine. I got the heart and immediately wasted it. If I had gotten it properly, we'd have a shot, but... The second I had one extra heart, I immediately started playing worse. What kind of black magic sorcery is this? Ah! Oh, that's fine. Please. I beg of you. I'm getting quite desperate here. Please, please, please. Oh my word. My victory is bittersweet at best. For my failure has soured the taste. Come hither, boys. Oh, hold on. If I died right there, I would have been upsetty spaghetti. One is all it took. Okay, now we're off to the third world. Hopefully, the boss of this one. I know there's some bosses that get quite complicated. This one was not. It was harder to figure out because the small amount of like experimenting that you're meant to do is far more difficult when every misstep takes one of your hands away. I've only got the two. But I need to get into the habit more of holding this button. Just majority of the time. It's my run button, by the way. It's very quite useful, I must admit. Otherwise, I'm very quite slow. Well, that was ballsy. Oh, bully. Hello. Well, would you believe me if I said I thought I could outrun it? Would you believe that? Oh, I can blow these out, surely. Huh. Well, that's not the button I meant to press. I meant to press this button. I pressed this one instead and jumped into my death. Well, that's fine. I might want to go see Cranky and just go buy a bunch of lives after the absolute humiliation ritual that was that combat, that gladiator combat. I bet the people in the stands have never seen anything like it. Such an uneven battle. It could be considered bullying. Don't jump on him, he's on fire. Again, I figured I could outrun it. This time would be different, surely. I didn't truly mean to outrun him, I just forgot. Oh, there we go. I didn't touch you at all, but... okay. There's not much I could say in retaliation, I suppose. The game is the arbiter of the universe here, so... if it says I got hit, then I suppose I got hit. This level is not hard, yet I've died here 3 times. Well, you're supposed to blow out the fireboys, which is hard considering. Well, I suppose I could invincibility my way through it, and I mean that's one way to play. What was this? This is help. My brain ceased functioning so incredibly terribly. I forgot which button was to jump, which one was left and right. I was hitting random buttons, and I was surviving. So I was like, oh god, please help. And then, well, it didn't get much better for us, did it? I suppose I could probably start every... Actually, I don't think I ever got an answer to my question whether or not the item sticks around or not. Because I believe I did it on the first try when I had the heart. Because otherwise, I could potentially grab the extra heart for this, for just every level. Because if it sticks with me the entire time that I am alive, or the entire time that I have... Hold on. Before I finish that thought, let me do this real quickly. I suppose I could technically, or probably... Assuming it does stick around the entire time... I could start every level with them. And then just go buy a bunch of lives so that I don't lose them. Actually, I thought that I would do much worse on this one, but I did get a surprising amount of them. They have the bananas. Ah, no, that wasn't that bad. There we go. We're off. No, I wonder how I get... I suppose I'd have to try it again. That was the other ape. Oh, bully. I did not mean to jump on top of him. That's my bad indeed. No, stop it. I did not mean to hit you. There we are. Got rid of DK Kong as well. The poor chap. Every time he's brought out of a barrel, he's murdered immediately. Typically, he's not even brought out of the barrel, but when he does, he gets murdered and tossed to the wolves immediately. I'm definitely not going to retry. Good one. That was lovely. I'm definitely not going to retry the area there, the difficult area. Assuming I don't die here, which I very likely will. There we go. No! This is fine. Calm yourself. Jesus. Stay... Keep your dignity about you. But it's going to take a long time, isn't it? I suppose I could just give it a shot. There we go. That works. There we are. Well, the checkpoint is rather useless considering... I suppose I just run. I would really love, and I mean love, a heart right about now. Well. Oh, I suppose that's my loss. Okay. It's time to play well. It's time to try. Okay, does not go back up. What do they do? I assume they just run to the... Whoa. Well, okay then, I suppose. That's just the way that works, I guess. Oh, bully. Oh, bully. I've got to get a move on. Perhaps... Hold on. Yeah, it's only been 2 hours. Be a bit of a shame to quit now. Then again, perhaps I need a mental refresh. Yeah, I'm getting a bit tired. We'll call it here today. We can. How many... I suppose I'll look it up later. Regardless, as always, it's been a pleasure streaming for you all today. I hope you enjoyed yourselves as much as I did. And I would love to host you all in the manor once again sometime. Bye-bye.